Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust. There's a message meant for you. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe and share. And thank you so much for your comments and the likes and for subscribing, because if it wasn't for you guys, I'd have no idea if I was doing any good or not. So thank you. I super appreciate your input and your willingness to interact. And you know, I know it can be scary to say stuff, especially when this is like inner private stuff, right? So I do appreciate that that you're willing to say anything at all. So thank you. So spirits, please give us your highest and best messages for our twin flames today. Please, and thank you. Okay, got the King of Wands, the 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance, Strength, 5 of Swords in reverse, the World, Ace of Cups, excuse me, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Devil, the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Magician. So, what is going on here today? So, I feel like our masculine is the King of Wands today, the King of Emotions, emotional, balanced, supportive, generous, loving King of Wands. The King of Wands. Oh, and he's been having a difficult time in love. I don't know if this is forever that he's been having a difficult time. The 7 of Wands in reverse, overly protective. Okay, the 2 of Cups in reverse. So he's broken up. This is lately there have been a lot of divine masculines that have been breaking off their karmic relationships, and I feel like this is another one. He's unhappy. He's been having challenges. There's breakup energy. There's an imbalance. There is, or was an imbalance. The Temperance card is here as well, which is interpreted as healing, balance, moderation, patience, purpose, compromise. So divine masculine has been busy breaking up with somebody, and in doing so has created more balance in his own life. He's created a strength within himself that he didn't know he had. This was not an easy breakup for this masculine. He, like I say, he's very emotional. He's very loving. It's not easy for him to hurt somebody. The 5 of Swords in reverse, open to change, past resentment, and the World. The Ace of Cups is a new relationship, and it's a traditional sort of marriage, kids, home kind of relationship that is coming up for you, Divine Masculine. It may not happen right away, but you're going to find the one. The one appears to be your High Priestess here. The High Priestess, who Divine Feminine is working on herself. She's working on her inner strength. She's working on listening to her intuition. And she's not just hanging around being lazy. She's actually working. This is not easy work. This internal spiritual journey stuff is not easy. And Divine Feminine is definitely realizing that. In order for Divine Feminine to really capture the essence, the idea of this spiritual journey, you are going to have to take a look at your habits. And it seems you have a bad habit that is holding you back from making some choices. It's holding you back from being open to new love. You're being closed off to new love, a new relationship, and you're being closed, you're blinded to your gifts. So while you are trying to, it's like you're working against yourself by having this addiction, because it isn't fully allowing you to let your emotions flow. It feels like your light will brighten huge if you are to be able to let this addiction go, this bad habit that you have. So the Ten of Wands in reverse is taking on too much responsibility. And the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of sort of ready to go but waiting. So your higher self, I guess, Divine Feminine, is waiting for you to give it up, ready for you to let this bad habit go. It feels like this is really paramount to your healing and to your success along this path. Because while you're numbing these feelings and emotions that you are trying to avoid, while you're avoiding them, it's creating confusion, chaos. It's creating a feeling of sadness. It's helping you to, and I say helping, it's an addiction, so it's kind of like a bad help, but it's helping you to avoid it's helping you to avoid doing the work, getting down and dirty, getting serious. The Four of Swords, rest and recovery, following strain. And the Six of Swords in reverse, cannot move on because you're carrying baggage. So this baggage, Divine Feminine, and this strain that you're going through is being hidden, muffled by your bad habit, your addiction. So that is what the addiction is all about. So yay, it's doing its job, but it's actually not helping you in the long run. So while you are avoiding the pain and the challenge that comes with facing these things, you're not doing yourself, ultimately, you're not doing yourself any favors, because the longer you avoid it, the longer you avoid these feelings, the more likely they are to show up at random times in the future. The more likely you are to develop what are seen as negative personality traits, like being controlling, or maybe crying at the drop of a hat, crying at like nothing. Just really emotional upheaval and emotional chaos. It will show up anyway later if you don't tackle it now. These things don't go away, and eventually this habit isn't going to work anymore at numbing the pain, and you'll just still be addicted to doing this thing. And so then you come to a place where you're still doing this thing, but it's not helping anymore. It's just actually making it worse. In many different ways, it's making it worse. You're just prolonging the inevitable. So your angels, your spirits, they really want you to forgive yourself for having gone down this path even to begin with. You had your reasons, and that's okay. I mean, this isn't a judgment here. Nobody's judging you. This is just it's important that you go easy on yourself. It's important that you forgive yourself, because that is the only way that you're going to move on. Finding the love for yourself. It's not going to be easy. It never is. Divine Masculine is on a similar path. He's also going through these challenges, trying to love himself, trying to walk away from bad situations, toxic friends, bad habits, things that don't serve him any longer. You as well, Divine Feminine, you guys are really walking, whether you're in contact right now or not, you're actually walking the same path. You're side by side on this. And at some point, I feel like your paths will merge. Like you're on separate paths, but you're going the same direction, and you're kind of going at the same speed. And at some point, you are going to cross. And that's where you'll find this wonderful love, this unconditional love that somebody else has for you and that you feel for somebody else. But in order to get there, you have to learn to love yourself unconditionally, and because you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. Basically, again, take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. The Three of Swords in reverse, releasing pain, forgiving yourself. The Moon in reverse, release fear, release the unhappiness, move out of this confusion. You will feel a youthful, like a joyful love for yourself I feel like you both have taken steps towards this self-love, and your angels want you to know that they're very proud of you, they're supportive of you, they're encouraging you to keep going, and also to realize that the path that you're on can be really windy. It can, sometimes you'll take a step forward and sometimes you'll take 2 steps back. Don't look at these as failures. Don't look at this as a test or anything like that. There are no failures. It is not a test. You're on the right path. There will be challenges. There will be stops and goes. It isn't smooth sailing all the time. It just isn't. You can have things go really, really, really well, and then, all of a sudden the bottom falls out, and then things are really, really, really bad, and then, oh my gosh, somebody made you laugh and you're up on a ascension again. There's the ebb and flow of emotions every day. We're different. We feel different. It's a different energy. And so just keep that in mind as you're going through your day-to-day, observing how you feel with how you react to things, how you feel about your life and the direction you're going in. Just be mindful of that stuff. And if you find it hard to remember, or if you feel that it would help you to journal, to write some of this stuff down, then do that. That's great. Anything that you can do that helps you through these emotions, through this time, and by time, it could be years, it could be the rest of your life. Anything that can help you through this is, that isn't a bad habit. That doesn't try to make you something that doesn't make you avoid life. The goal is to enjoy life. The goal is to love yourself, to find what your purpose is, to find how to be happy and flow in the moment. I feel like you're both on your way to this 10 of Cups moment. This is it's harmony, marriage, happiness, committed love, happy home life. And this is love, compassion, new relationship. Your angels don't want you to doubt yourself. They want you to believe in yourself. They want you to get out of your head and stop depleting your own energy and tune into your inner voice, your intuition. I feel like this bad habit that you have is really, originally it was meant to make you feel better, but now it's really taking away from you. And so the Queen of Swords, quick thinker, independent, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, materialism. So you're being encouraged to, while you are an independent person, you are being encouraged to communicate and hang out with people that you love and people that love you, people that you trust, you're being encouraged to speak to them about your truths and who you are and your vulnerabilities. And it's okay to talk about this bad habit or addiction that you have. Divine Masculine, you need to keep just working on keeping the balance that you have found by leaving this toxic relationship. Both of you are encouraged, as always, to sit quietly in meditation. Ask for guidance if you need it. Your angels are always listening, and they are here for you, and they support you. And really get to know yourself, because I have a feeling that you're pretty cool, and I have a feeling that you are more amazing than you give yourself credit for. I just know it. And I pulled the Scorpion. So let's see what the Scorpion brings for a message. Okay, so Scorpion is a passionate, competitive spirit that tends toward isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion's heat festers and they focus on an unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. The Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When you're in balance, you are wild and free and fierce. When you're out of balance, you're jealous, resentful, and you feel you have a lot of unresolved issues. And to bring yourself into balance, honesty and forgiveness are your best bet. So forgive yourself. In the past here, it says that there's a situation maybe where you were left feeling burned. Maybe that's what this bad habit is all about, trying to forget. Trying to forget bad experiences from other people. And so, so this card guides you to get to the heart of the matter and encourages you to get out of your head and enjoy your people that are around you, and enjoy or find what it is that you love doing, and be vulnerable and be honest with yourself as to what that is. Well, I'm going to leave it there today, guys. I thank you so much for watching. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.